alaikum and good morning, my dear all friends. Welcome again with my YouTube channel. I am Ahmad Rashid Ahmad Zai, again with a new English lecture. Starting with the name of Almighty Allah, who is most gracious and most compassionate. Before starting our today's lecture, I want you all to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the most important English main tense, which is called simple future tense. Okay, let's define simple future tense. We use simple future tense to talk about non-continuous action in the future. Or also we can define simple future tense simply that refers to a time later than now. They're all definition or compromising in one purpose, which is talking about the non-continuous action which will take place or happen in the future. Okay, let's have an example. Jawad will meet me tomorrow. In this place, this action is a non-occurred action. This action will happen in the future or later than now, and this is a non-continuous action. Okay, there are many usage for simple future tense. Today we are going to talk about 8 usage of simple future tense. The first usage says, which is really common in English grammar, we use simple future tense in first conditional sentence to talk about probabilities with I level. It means we can use simple future tense in conditional sentences, in the first conditional sentence, to talk about or to show I probability. For example, if I meet Ahmad, I will talk to him. Okay, the second place that we can use simple future tense is future prediction. We can use will, or we can use simple future tense talk about future prediction. For example, it will rain at 9 a.m. or it will rain at 9 p.m. Just pretend that we can predict because the sky is completely dark now on, so we can predict that it will rain at 9 p.m. Okay, the third place that we use a simple future tense with I and we to express a spontaneous decision. What are spontaneous decision? Spontaneous decision or do the stage are also called automatically decision that they happen automatically. For example, I will buy the ticket online. Okay, the fourth place that we can use simple future tense is to express willingness. It means in affirmative sentences, in affirmative structure, we use simple future tense to talk about willingness. For example, Ali will do it for you. It means Ali has Ali has himself willingness to do it for you. The fifth place that we can use simple future tense is in interrogative form to express unwillingness. It means when we are using in negative form. It is not interrogative form. In negative form, we use simple future tense to talk about unwillingness. It means when we are using not after the verb will on the time we can talk or we can express unwillingness. For example, we can say that Ali won't call you until you call him. For example, I can say that I won't eat this kind of meal. The sixth place that we can use simple future tense is in interrogative form with shall to make offers. It means the formal or the polite way of making some offers in simple future tense is using shall in interrogative form. It means when we are using shall at the beginning of our sentence, we can make a polite offer. For example, shall I pay your bill, please? And the seventh place that we can use simple future tense is to give orders by using will with subject pronoun you. We can make an order or we can make a command or we can ask someone to do or not to do something. For example, you will do whatever I say. You will do whatever I say. And the eighth place that we can use simple future tense is we can use simple future tense with you in interrogative forms to give an invitation. It means when we are using will in interrogative sentences with you, we can make some invitation. For example, will you marry me, please? Okay, there is a note that I want to mention. We use shall for first person for I and we. In formal English language, we need to use shall for first person and will for second, also for third person. As we can see that lots of people are saying that shall is common in a British English and will is common in American English, but in general we can say we use shall for we use shall to talk about formal things, or when we are talking formally, or when we are writing something formally, we need to use shall for first and for first person, and will for second and third person. The contraction form of will not is won't, which I already mentioned in this place. And if you want to contract will, the contracted form of will is apostrophe with double L. And also we can contract shall not. The contraction of shall not is shone, which is really used in modern American English. Let's talk about the remaining parts of simple future tense. Okay, my dear all friends, now let us time talk about the remaining parts of simple future tense. Let's talk about be going to. We also can use be going to with a future meaning to talk about two things which are really common. The first one is to talk about some future plans. For example, I'm going to buy that chair. It is my plan for the future. And also we can use be going to talk about future prediction with high probability. For example, Ahmad is going to win the match. Why? Because we can predict, because Ahmad is playing really well today, and so on. He may win the match. It is just like a prediction that we can predict that this will happen in the future. Okay, let's talk about the structure of simple future tense. Today we're going to talk about 7 structure of simple future tense. The first one is affirmative structure. Subject plus will, shall plus verb plus complement. I'll park my car over there. If you want to change your affirmative sentence to interrogative structure, just bring will or the auxiliary verb at the beginning of your sentence. Will I park my car over there? Will, shall plus subject plus verb plus complement or rest of the sentence. And if you want to change your sentence from affirmative form to negative form, only use not after your auxiliary verb will. I will not park my car over there. And if you want to contract will not, as I mentioned, the contraction of will not is won't. Okay, let's talk about the negative interrogative structure. The negative interrogative structure is will, shall plus subject plus not plus verb plus complement. For example, will I not park my car over there? And if you want to change your affirmative sentence or structure to negative interrogative structure with a contraction, use won't at the beginning of your sentence. Won't I park my car over there? And if you want to make a question with simple future tense, only just make it like this: I will park my car over there. Won't I? Because the first statement is affirmative, the question fragment should be negative. Okay, the 7th structure is with WH question, which is WH plus auxiliary plus subject plus verb plus rest of the sentence. Where will I park my car? I will park my car over there. Okay, boys and girls, and was our today's lecture about simple future tense. We talked about definition of simple future tense. We talked about usage of simple future tense. We talked about the structure of simple future tense. Also, we talked about beginning to. Okay, I hope you enjoyed and learned some new things from our today's lecture. Never give up, and always try to watch my videos again and again and learn English academically. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. Do not forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Wish you all the best. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.